We're going on a cruise on MSC Meraviglia out of a brand new port in Brooklyn. Let's go check it out.
This is the Brooklyn cruise port. It's like a cargo port area that they're using now for MSC. But a long line to get to our terminal. These lines go all the way out. So you see some people walking over. I believe they probably took the train or their cab dropped them off in the front. That's still quite a decent walk all the way out to the train area if you want to take the trains, which we were considering, but we ended up doing Lyft. So about 25 minutes in, this is the Brooklyn Cruise Terminal. It's new, so I think there's not much space, long lines in the traffic. Just budget another 40 minutes or so for traffic. And I see a huge line in front of the building to go in. So this is where you drop off your luggage. As soon as you get off the car, hand the porter your luggage and they'll take care of it. Make sure to tip the staff here. The porter warned us that there was a long line here. Maybe about half hour is my guess. So the line can be a little deceiving because you go into the building and then you come back into this long line. Oh my god. Alright, so the line is massive. Probably a couple of hours long. Alia is already missing Royal Caribbean where we just sailed right in. Even with security.
Royal Caribbean is a breeze.
Once we go through this whole building and the line, we still have to go back out and then come back in. So we are moving, but this is a big line. It's probably one of the most we have waited to get in a ship, even including our carnival experience. We are about to now exit and go outside, and then we have to go through these lines next. We got here about 11:15. Oh, so we're about 45-minute mark right now. We're melting in the sun, and we have more lines to go. Another, what, half hour, hoping? And if you're in the yacht club, then you go into a special line, which is right here. This is not something you will see anywhere else. You're waiting for your cruise and there's an ice cream truck. Only in Brooklyn. Make sure to fill out your mandatory health questionnaire before you come to the port. We're doing it right now. It's been 1 hour, 20 minutes, and now we're still in the security line. And we were just deciding to never book MSC again. Let's see if this is true by the end of day one.
At this point, yes, we are deciding.
Yeah, we're deciding no MSC.
Change our mind.
Yeah, we're gonna pick you guys up after security. It's officially been, Alia, how long? 2 hours? But we have been in this line. There's security behind. There's check-in over there.
So when it first started, it wasn't as bad. It was moving fast and it was nice and we were fresh, so it didn't feel like that long. But now, I think we're all done. It's really long.
2 hours, man. MSC, come on. Guys, this is exciting. This is the last curve. Look, this is the last twist. We're almost here. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. We're done after 2.5 hours. And we are boarding. We got our key. It's a nice little walk outside of check-in and security that leads to boarding. And finally, we are on the gangway. Going on a cruise dance.
First step.
That's one of the cruise activities on day one. We're getting bracelets. Oh, there you go. We got a nice welcome on board. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye. Now that we have gotten the bracelets out of the way, that was actually very quick. I see the promenade up there. So this is the main atrium.
That is very cool.
That is very cool.
So this promenade is very cool, and the first impression, we really like the ship so far. We haven't seen much, but we like it so far. But we're too hungry to look any further. We're just gonna go up and see what the food situation is like.
And we're out of the crowded elevator to Marketplace. So we heard the Marketplace was extremely crowded. Sing happy birthday. Welcome to Marketplace. Oh, you saw the mozzarella station? Welcome on board cake. So the scene at the Marketplace is chaotic to say the least, especially after waiting 2.5 hours in lines outside. Makes sense, everybody is just hungry and tired. I think we may have found a seat. We got our food, waiting for Alia and the kids to come. Look at what Alia got. She has some vegetables, some Indian rice, pretzel, dal, some bread, and she has a veggie burger that looks semi-appealing. See what I got. A roll, garlic bread, a walnut brownie, some peas, fish with some onion on it, and some cheese. So far, I'm going to say that veggie burger was 10 times better than Royal Caribbean, and their pizza is delicious. I don't know if it, and she likes the fries. Overall, a lot of food, and a lot of seats are open on the other side. So many empty seats looking at Statue of Liberty. But what we're going to do, we're going to finish eating this, then we're going to take you guys upstairs for the sail away out of Brooklyn, New York. We're done with our meal. We're going to head up to our room. So the buffet here is quite impressive. A lot of options. They do repeat the buffet. They do walk around, but we did find the choices to be ample, and the veggie burger and pizza was excellent. Their buffet area is massive. They got bunk beds. This is our room. We have a balcony stateroom on the 13th floor. Look how cool this is. Now we're going to come back and do a proper review of this room once we have stayed here for at least 24 hours, so we can show you what do we like, what do we don't like. But for now, for your day one, you enter your room. Here's your daily program that you can look at. We are going to depart at 3 o'clock. By the way, this reminds me of old school cruising, because now on Royal Caribbean, this is all on app. So I kind of do like seeing this on paper. I don't know. A little nostalgic. You have your swimming pool towels here, your bed. But look how cool this is. For the kids, they have bunk bed. The color of the sofa. It does remind me of old 90s.
That is the whole theme of the room. Our bed and the carpet and the curtains, everything is maroon. But
Yes.
I don't mind that one bit. First impression of the room, I love it.
I love it too.
Found something really convenient for the employees and us. This trash can is separated into different sections. Like the blue is like recycle, and I'm pretty sure the brown will be trash.
That is very cool. All right, I'm going to pull it out so we can see it in the light. 3 different colors: trash, recycle, and
Paper.
paper maybe? Go spotting, Kizzer. You got your TV here. And if I take you guys over here, we got 2 chairs. A very small balcony. Oh no! And we are underneath the ceiling. The curse of the ceiling, it continues. For those of you who are watching us for the first time, when we sailed on Anthem of the Seas, we were very happy with our room, but our room was right underneath a ceiling, so you don't get that endless view of the ocean and sky. And here we are again, stuck under a ceiling. But at least it's not right on top of us. Now I can still see them loading luggage. That means we're not going to depart on time, which is perfect. So we can chill a little bit. So that was the balcony coming back in. We do have to watch the safety video. Now MSC does it slightly differently. Turn on channel 5. They also have German, French, Portuguese, some other languages here. and we are waiting for the safety drill to start.
Should you hear this signal, please follow the instructions.
Your safety is our number one concern. Give them an ID wristband. Wristbands on at all times. It's on a lifeboat.
So now that we are done with safety briefing, we're gonna try to go up somewhere here so then we can look at the sail away. Okay, so we finished watching that video and came up to look at the sail away, but then we started hearing announcements that you have to now go to your muster station. So we're still learning the MSC way of safety briefings until we heard the announcements. Here's a view. You can see Statue of Liberty in the back. We're still waiting for our floor to be announced. Now we're gonna head to the front of the ship. The pool is really, really nice. And look at those day beds right next to the pool. That's a style that we have not seen on any of the cruise ships. The pool looks really cool. We're somewhat in the front of the ship, and this is the second pool area. This is the ceiling that closes over, so that's the second pool area. If it gets too rough outside with the weather, everybody's hanging in there. So we're on 18th floor, but we don't know where our muster station is. 7th? Thank you.
Next 12, 13, 14.
Whoa, look at that. That is pretty cool. Our muster station is all the way in the casino. We're getting a glimpse of the ship on day one, and I'm gonna say I can't wait to do a full tour. Make sure you come back and check out the full tour of Meraviglia by His and Isa. That was pure chaos. Oh my God, they know how to really take a concept called a line and ruin it. Like, that was pure chaos in there. But we're out of the muster station.
By the way, this was just a drill.
This was just a drill.
This isn't a real emergency.
Casino is in there, and people are left and right walking over each other. At least they know how to use that screen. It is the full map of the ship because it's muster station time. Oh look, there's a room full of life vests in there. That's pretty cool. Oh my God. It was pure chaos for the fire drill. They shoved everyone in the casino with no order. Okay, we are back out for the sail away. Day one activity is definitely sail away. A lot of people do come out to look at the sail away. It gets crowded, although on this ship there's tons of room and space where you can come hang out. This is the view from the back of the ship. Now sadly, His and Isa and Alia had to stay in the front because this whole area is adults only, so there's a sign there, so the kids couldn't come back sadly. The front is all yacht club, so we can't see any views from there. And the back is adults only, that limits. Look at this beautiful view of Manhattan. Now, there's tons of kids in the back, so wasn't sure if for sail away it's okay. So I told Alia to bring the kids. All right, now I'm gonna put my camera down, enjoy the sail away, and we'll pick you guys up after the sail away to check out the party. Okay, so sailing out of New York, one of the things that excites us is the Verrazano Bridge and going underneath. But since we're in the back of the ship, we can't see the bridge. So now that I see a little bit of the coastline, I think any second now.
On the side, you can see the bridge even if the front is blocked.
Oh, that's true. This is something we have not heard before. They did an announcement to go up to deck 1516 because the ship is going to pass through the Verrazano Bridge.
Yeah, in
right?
about 5 minutes.
That's the Verrazano Bridge. Come on.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to pass under the Verrazano Bridge.
Come on, guys. We gotta scream as
8,
loud as you can.
7.
2.
Alia, so far, some pros and cons. The line to get into and check in and security.
Yes, was
horrific.
a big turn off.
Horrific, to the point where we said we're never going to sail on MSC again. Then we got on the ship. The ship, beautiful.
Very quickly redeemed itself with a beautiful layout, a nice promenade, and the food options.
And the food option.
I really enjoyed the food.
Yeah. Then the room. The room is okay. I like it. It's smaller than Anthem. So
Smaller, but it's not tight. There's plenty of space, especially because they've given bunk beds to the kids. There may be less storage. I think the room still is nice, and we have a nice balcony.
But then they said, go look at the safety briefing, which was great. We sat in the room, looked at the safety briefing, and that was quick.
That was very good.
We came out, and then they started announcing, you got to go get your card scanned. And that was a nightmare. And it kind of showed us how dangerous it could be if things are not organized, because the chaos that happened in the casino, we didn't film much because we didn't want to bother other people holding a giant camera, but I filmed a little bit.
Honestly, we didn't have much space to even lift our arms also.
Right,
So there was no way we could
it was
have filmed
chaos, and luckily we turned around as soon as we scanned our card. If we had gone into that casino, we could have been stuck there for an hour. So that was bad. And then we came up, discovered this back area, got to see the sail away, and another plus on day one was their announcements. They are in New York City. Verrazano Bridge is a big deal. They announced multiple times. They even got the cruisers involved.
And excited, and got us screaming.
Yeah, got us screaming.
It was actually a lot of fun.
I think it's about to rain. We're going to head in, and then we'll pick you guys back up. It started raining pretty strongly. Woo! Although it does feel good because it was very hot and muggy. Woo! Woo! Oh, no entrance.
No way!
Oh my goodness. Oh, that came by quick. That came by quick. That was like a bucket. Okay, so we are in the cafeteria. Looking for water?
That's a very cruise thing to do. You come to the buffet to grab water or ice or something, and then you end up sitting down and eating another meal.
Yeah.
You're not hungry at all.
Another day one activity is come back to Marketplace and eat more food. Alright, so we're done with our second snack on the first day. We're heading to the kids club. We're gonna register the kids. We may stop for ice cream. Okay. How is it? No, I've not tried it. Okay, another plus on day one at MSC Meraviglia. 10:30 to 7 is when
before 7 p.m.
is when they serve this ice cream. Okay, so we're in the kids club. We're gonna go check in now. It's open till 11, and that is the mini club, 3 to 6, and 7 to 11 is junior club. So Khiz and Nisa, you guys will be together. Yeah, it's from 7 to 11, so we can come back at 7 to 11. Another cruise activity on day one is to walk around and look at all the art. But their art is different for each floor, but it's almost the same. We're not really feeling the whole purple and red. There's elements of modern in the ship and elements of old. It's 5:50, so we have about an hour to... Oh, that's our room.
Elevator, one in the forward and one in the middle. And this one, the middle one, is right in front of our room. That is very cool. Where is the marketplace?
And
It's right above us.
And I really like the name of our floor. Kilimanjaro.
Kilimanjaro.
Yeah, the mountain range in Nepal. So we just finished unpacking. We actually laid down for a few minutes and hung out here. Now we're gonna go and check out a show that they do in the main promenade. I think it's called a promenade. All right, so we are on level 6. The show is about to start, and we're gonna go stand right underneath that atrium and just look. Now, by the way, Alia, I love this area, right? Sitting area with glass panels looking outside. Of course, your day one sale events happening already. Right now we are in the main, I'm going to call it the promenade, but we'll put on the screen if we get this wrong. But there's going to be a show called The Abyss here on this whole screen.
Which is beautiful, by the way.
Glad we came down. That show they did on the ceiling, that was, sorry to say, it was a little cheesy, but the dance party they did after that makes up for the time we spent down here. So far we haven't done really a lot of activities. So for now, why don't we go grab our third meal that we were talking about?
Yes.
Okay, let's go get some food.
Can't say no to that.
All right, back to Marketplace. Alia, go make your plate.
You don't want to go first?
Okay, I'll go right now. I have black lentils, rice, tomatoes, onion. His is having tons of carrot cake. Isa's having pizza and mozzarella stick, and Mom's having watermelon. So we're gonna dig in. All right, so our dinner, meal number 3 is complete. And we're gonna get some water and head back down. All right, so we're back on Kilimanjaro, which is our floor deck 13. Again, this is a yacht club, and do come back and check out the full tour of the ship. But we mostly spend quite a bit of time here by the kids club and really in Marketplace. From a day one perspective, there was not a lot of activities that we did today, but primarily because
we got on board really late. We were standing in long lines and we were exhausted by the time we got onto the ship. Now, for a day one on any cruise ship, you try to do most of the things on the day one, because following days you don't get as much time on the ship. So our main goal on the first day is to get as much done, get yourself familiarized with the ship as much as you can. We don't feel that we did as much. We did bare minimum.
I think there's 3 things to keep in mind on day 1 at MSC Meraviglia. Come in early because lines are long. Second tip is make sure that as soon as you board the ship, go to your daily activities and scan through what you want to do. And if it's something that requires booking, like a show, do it as soon as you board the ship. Now, tip 3 is they have these maps everywhere. So look at this map. You can also check out the full list and make sure you figure out where the kids club is, where the buffet bar is, where all the pools are. So as you're walking around discovering the ship on your first day, you're not like going back and forth trying to figure things out. Check the map and then you will know where you're going. One, two, go.
Hey Mom, look at Isa.
Can I say something? I smell the cruise. Is that weird to say?
I do smell the cruise.
Take us onboarded. It looks like you're watching a 1980s TV commercial of Visit New York. Hello.
It's glued together so
Yeah, this one is glued together too.